Hey warriors, welcome to the video. My friends, today we are discussing the primary and secondary gains when it comes to your symptoms of anxiety. People out there are going, gains? What do you mean gains? I'm having such a difficult and horrific time dealing with the sensitivity to what I'm feeling in my body. I am attributing it to something catastrophic. I believe that in a short period of time, something bad will happen to me. I'm going to go into detail today. I'm going to discuss parts of your symptoms of anxiety that you normally don't see consciously as you're going through your day, warrior. Okay, so that's where we're going. Now, all of this is happening under the hood within the subconscious mind and body of a person. And let's understand what the first primary need is to maintain these symptoms of anxiety. The primary need is this. The subconscious mind is fulfilling a calling related to self-punishment, a calling related to a self-limited viewpoint over yourself, a calling related to inferiority, a calling related to perfectionism. These callings, these programs, my friends, were installed into you between conception and the age of 4. So when your authority figures knowingly or unknowingly installed these programs through their own behaviors, through their own words and actions into you, you absorb them as being the truth, reality, because you weren't given the opportunity or the ability to question any of this information. So the subconscious mind says, hey, whatever came first between conception and 4 is real, and we must maintain these programs as you go throughout your life. So the symptoms are directly related to the feeling that you have within your subconscious that says, I must be punished in some way. I cannot live my life free from any sort of punishment. And so you go about your life constantly sabotaging any good that comes your way and reverting back to what's challenging about each and every situation that you encounter in your life. The subconscious mind isn't trying to hurt you or harm you. All it believes is true is whatever came first. And you can tell at this point in somebody's life, as an adult, there is massive conflict. The conscious and aware mind is saying, you know what? No, I don't desire living like this anymore. And the subconscious says, no, we can't let go of these programs. You must be punished because this is what we believe is real for you. And so that conflict constantly brings about the reality of what the person experiences. So that's the primary reason for these symptoms of anxiety. What's the secondary gain that you're experiencing right now without even knowing it, warrior? The secondary gain is that it keeps you from taking full responsibility for your life. I want you to admit it. As long as I continue to play this self-punishing, victim-like card, I don't have to take responsibility for many of the aspects in my life. What other gains do I gain from keeping these symptoms unconsciously? Well, I gain significance. I gain connection. I gain comfort. I gain love. You didn't even recognize all the gains that you have just by continuing to keep these symptoms around. And isn't it interesting that these gains that you have right now, based around the punishment, based around the symptoms you're experiencing, are the same needs that you had as a child? You were longing for love. You were longing for connection. You were longing for comfort. You were longing for significance, understanding. Don't you think that you living your life the way you are right now is actually fulfilling some of those needs that weren't met as a child? Don't you think that you're actually gaining something by holding on to the same identity, this victim, and how you see yourself today? You know, back in my day with anxiety, I didn't realize what I was really gaining. There were many things that I was afraid of losing, and therefore I kept myself in a place of bewilderment, concern, pain, discomfort, victim. I said, you know what? I want change, and my conscious mind desires change. I want to be in a place where I'm not experiencing these bodily sensations, where I'm not struggling to get through life, but at the same time, I'm not willing to let go of what's certain in my life right now. And what's certain in my life right now is that my fiance is showing me love, and that I can go to work and I have a reason not to be perfect at work. I have a reason to not show up socially with people because I have anxiety. And because I have anxiety and I use that card throughout my day, I can get away with many, many things that I'm scared of looking straight in the face and facing. But let me ask you this. What are you missing out on? What are you missing out on? That's an important question. And that takes me towards the mission that we have together. Mission number 1 is to reprogram your subconscious mind body through reframing the events, the people that have contributed to this feeling. Because the voices that you're hearing in your head are not your voices. They're a combination of many different brains, many different behaviors, actions, words that were installed into you. So mission number 1 is to begin reframing those events, those situations, and those people. To say, I'm no longer blaming you. I'm no longer feeling guilty. I am forgiving you for all the things that you've done to me. Not at a head level and a thinking level, but at a heart level. To feel the forgiveness, to release the guilt, and to let go of the blame. And to get to a place where you feel a whole lot lighter as you go through your day. Mission number 2 is to see how you could be gaining these secondary needs even without the pain, and recognizing where this current pattern is leading you. Where are you going? Yes, you may be in a place of certainty and comfort, and yes, you bring your card around so that you don't have to face the very things that are uncomfortable. But what kind of life is that? Imagine being 90, 95 years old in your deathbed and saying, I wish I would have just taken this opportunity after this video that I watched and began analyzing my life and brainstorming what's really going on. Although this tiny little comfort zone that I'm living in feels secure, and that big, humongo experience that awaits me doesn't feel so secure, haven't I already done so much in my life to embrace uncertainty and to be able to move in that direction and really embrace the adventurous, mysterious side of life, the unknown? Because that's really where the magic lies. And I want you to really brainstorm and analyze today where your life is going and where this anxiety is really leading you. and what is keeping you from experiencing and doing in your life. Analyze, check it out. Go through this video multiple times. Share it with someone who needs it. Warrior, I love you so very much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for all the notifications. And if you're interested in the End the Anxiety program, head on over to this website right here. I love you. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget, you are more than anxiety.